guys, welcome back to Budget Friendly Cooking. I am Donna and today we're going to make summer quinoa salad. So that means I'm gonna use all the veggies that I found this weekend at the farmer's market. Some beautiful eggplant, zucchini, tomatoes, kale, and we're gonna flavor it with a beautiful dressing made from mint, lemon juice, and olive oil. I have 1 cup of quinoa, which is multicolored quinoa because I kind of like it in salads. I'm gonna rinse that real quick. Sometimes quinoa comes already rinsed, but sometimes it's not clean, so you have to wash that saponin that is coating the quinoa, so it's very important to rinse it really well. And then you just cook it. So with 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups water, 1 and 2, and you can add just a little bit of salt. You can add chicken bouillon to flavor it, but because I want to use all these veggies, I just want to keep it clean. Okay, it's gonna take about 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I can start chopping my veggies. I need to start my oven. Bake. Do 400 because I want to roast them kind of nice fast. So have 2 beautiful eggplants here, and just gonna cut them, so you can just take some skin off, you can leave some skin off, it's up to you. I like to leave part of the skin on the eggplants, and then you just keep that like that, kind of bite-sized pieces that we call like that. So I'm going to spray a little bit of non-stick spray because even though I oil my veggies pretty well, they tend to stick, so I don't want that. Just oil that. Alright, that will be eggplants. Drizzle a little bit of oil. So here I have safflower oil, and I put some lemon verbena stem to kind of flavor it, so we'll see. A bit of salt. Let's just mix that. Alright, so this will be for eggplants. I'm gonna chop some zucchinis. Look at those beautiful zucchinis. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. They're actually pretty good in raw salads. I love in raw salads, so you just kind of keep it nice and big sizes because I don't like mushy zucchini. I like when it's still nice and crunchy. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna roast the corn too. How about that? We're gonna drizzle a little bit of oil here too because we need to roast them. A little bit of salt. How about a little pepper? That's not pepper. Actually, a little thyme. And I think that will be good with that. Just a little bit, okay? And this goes into the oven on 400 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. We'll check. Okay. So while our quinoa is cooking and the veggies are roasting, we're gonna prep the rest of the ingredients. So take off the leaves from the kale. What would you do with that? We're gonna use it in juice, but if you don't juice, you can always use in broths or stews. They are great. Don't throw them away. They're packed with vitamins and you don't want to toss them, really. You don't want to waste them. So I'm gonna give a rough chop so they're not like kind of big pieces. Alright, ta-da! Kale's done. I'm gonna add jalapeno because we need a little heat in our salad. Test it. Woo! That's spicy. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. Goes in there. Just gonna cut the tomatoes in half. So some orange tomatoes, cherry tomatoes there, which were like candy. They were so good, but there was a line there at the farmer's market and I just didn't want to stand in line, so I got those red ones. Now I regret. Good. You're gonna turn this off and just kind of leave it in the pot, let it kind of steam in there. And some scallions, just because I had them at home. Some mint. I'm gonna use mint. I feel like mint is really summery herb and very fresh, so I saw it at farmer's market and I just wanted to. I have here already grated lemon zest and juice that I used for something in the morning, half of it, so I saved half. I'm gonna add just a little bit of apple cider vinegar. You can use red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar. That should be enough. I'm gonna use a little bit of pepper, freshly ground. Okay, and a little bit of salt. Okay, and then olive oil. Our beautiful olive oil. I don't want to use a lot because I'm just flavoring quinoa with this dressing, and the veggies have already some oil, so I don't want to make it too oily. So I'm gonna pour this over. There you go, and kind of gently mix. Oh, look at that. Just gonna let it cool and wait for our veggies. So hot. Alright, okay, so that is ready. Eggplants are nicely cooked. Zucchinis are still a little crunchy, but nice. So I am gonna let this cool down a little bit because I don't want to add this hot veggies to my kale and tomatoes because I want to keep them fresh, but we can add the quinoa actually. And just mix it here and just kind of let it cool for, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whenever they're done. So you can add them when it's a little warm, but not this hot. I feel like I might need to add a little bit of olive oil and some seasonings here because there's a lot of kale and tomatoes, so maybe a little bit of salt, right? Little olive oil, just a little drizzle, and maybe a lemon juice I'm gonna add to that. So just kind of, watch that, how it's going, and just taste it, and then you'll see like what it needs. So I cannot really give you the exact measurements because it depends what you have at home and how much you guys have. So, but you have to make sure that you give enough flavor, you give enough salt, a little pepper, and a little bit of lemon juice and olive oil. So that's kind of simple and basic that we need. Let's try that. So good, those zucchinis. They actually remind me of the zucchinis that I had in Naples, Italy. That was the best zucchini. So we bought, me and my daughter, we were in Naples, Italy in May. And one day we went to the neighborhood market and we got all these beautiful zucchini and tomatoes and mozzarella and prosciutto and wine, bread, all these things, and it cost us 18 euros. 2 bottles of wine, and we had the best experience talking to these Italian people and like trying to explain in Italian like what we needed and what we wanted to make. So it was quite fun. And the zucchinis I had there were the best zucchinis I've ever had. So this kind of reminds me of those zucchinis. I think that this bowl is big enough for this salad. I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna clean it, don't worry about it. And we can mix it. Those beautiful colors. Oh, see when it's coming together. The green and the yellow and the red, some crunch and texture, and lots of different flavors. I'm gonna taste that and then see if I need to add some acidity or any seasonings. I'm gonna use the spoon because it will be easier. All right, gonna be a big bite. All right, 1, 2, 3. A little spicy. It needs a little time to set up the flavors. I'm gonna add a little more mint because I don't taste the mint and I wanna feel the mint in this salad. But other than that, it's perfect. All right, that's it for today. I hope you guys like it. I hope you make it, and I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.